Hi folks, Matt Easton here, Scholar Gladiatore. So super short video, but really this is a thank you message to Noel Craig, and this is far overdue because Noel is based in Belfast in Ireland, and about, what was it, probably about 2 or 3 months ago now, he actually sent me some handmade and super authentic riveted mail. Now, as many of you know, I do have, just reach down here, I do have various bits of riveted mail which are parts of my armour that I wear. However, obviously because I need that riveted mail for my armour, I'm not inclined to destroy it for scientific purposes. However, there is another even more credible reason to not destroy it, and that is that I'm fully aware that my riveted mail is not super authentic. It's by and large mass-produced in India, probably to dubious working conditions, it's not, if I were to do scientific tests with it, yes, it would be indicative. However, I would feel like I'd be destroying something that's kind of useful to me, and it wouldn't necessarily provide any hard and fast scientific data because the mail is not very accurate to the original stuff. Additionally to that, I'll just mention as well, I did about 6 months ago, 7 months ago, no, maybe it was less than that. But anyway, let's say half a year ago, I did some filming for a TV documentary for a series that will be coming up probably in the next few months, I guess, maybe over winter time. And during that testing, I actually attacked some mail on a pig, mail in fact over fabric on a pig, so it was relatively realistic setup, but unfortunately, and I'm going to put my hands up now and say they got the wrong mail. So I gave them strict instructions on what to get, and they ended up getting butted mail. Roll eyes moment. Hey ho, you know, it's a paying job, I guess. So I destroyed some butted mail, and it was pretty damn easy. Basically everything went through the butted mail. Yes, it would, does and did prevent from sword slashes, as pretty much even butted mail will do. Sword slashes are not effective against armour at all, really. Even against gambesons, they're not very effective. But all of the pointy implements, spears, arrows of all types, even broadheads, sword points, just went straight through the butted mail. The fact is, butted mail, unless it's very small, doesn't work very well. However, riveted mail works fantastically. And what Noel does is he makes authentically handmade flat wedge riveted mail. So just hold that up to the camera and wait for the camera to go and focus. There we go, like this. And you'll notice that this has really small gaps and small holes in it. Conveniently, just so happens, I have my rondel dagger here, and you will notice that if I stick my point into that mail there, let's try and get here so it focuses. Come on camera, wake up. There we go. You'll see that only a little bit of the point projects through. Okay, so this, and that's not to say that all mail was necessarily that tightly woven. We know that a mail not only came in sometimes round section, sometimes flat section, different types of rivets, different size of rings, and essentially the smaller you make the rings, but the wider the section is. So if they're flat and small, you end up like this with very small holes between, or gaps between the mail, and that's really protective. But this is actually quite stiff. So if we take this bit of mail here, you'll see that, come on camera, there we go. You'll see that it's very tightly woven, and essentially points won't go easily through that, so it provides a lot of surface coverage. But the more that you do that, the stiffer it becomes. Whereas if we take the mail which has more, this is my mail, which has more open rings, it's incredibly flexible. So there's a trade-off, like with all things in armour, and most things in life in fact. If you gain in one area, you often lose in another area. So this is really just to say thanks hugely to Noel for sending this to me. I'm really appreciative, and I'm not they're not going to be done nothing with. I am going to do the test with them, but I want to make sure I get the test done absolutely right. That it means I'm going to do it on meat, not any of this ballistic gel rubbish. I have reservations about ballistic gel because it's designed to test bullet penetration, not blades, and blades don't behave in ballistic gel in the same way they do in meat. But anyway, so I'm going to do it on meat, and I'm going to do it with a properly padded layer underneath, and I'm going to use various different weapons, axes, spears, possibly arrows, although I think arrows have been done quite a lot, frankly, so probably more hand weapons. And I am going to use these, but I want to make sure I do it absolutely correctly and in the right way, because I realise a lot of hours of effort have gone into making this mail, so I want to honour that and make sure that it gets destroyed or not destroyed in a historically and scientifically valuable way. Cheers, folks! Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, follow us on Facebook. You can buy t-shirts through Spreadshirt, support us on Patreon, or follow us on Pinterest. Thank you.